things change, but you don't have to just stay. That's all we ask, I fear. I'm gonna miss that smile.
So, have you learned your lesson?
What lesson? I don't think I did anything wrong. There's nothing in the Constitution that says I can't rally peacefully. Detention is not going to hamper my spirit to stimulate change in this high school.
Leah, you rallied unsuspecting freshmen and your unsuspecting friends and got them to bombard the cafeteria kitchen with yesterday's chicken nuggets just because you don't like the barbecue sauce. I wish you could channel some of that political energy and do something useful with it.
I resent that. I think organizing a rally against the use of lumpy barbecue sauce qualifies as fulfilling my duties as a citizen. Besides, if I don't stop the use against deadly lumpy barbecue sauce, who will?
Sit down. You're 17 years old, and I know you don't really have a problem with the barbecue sauce. You just want to be politically active and do something for your country, even if you don't want to admit it. Why don't you do something you really want to do? Not that rallying against barbecue sauce isn't accomplishing anything, but you have been leading rallies like that since your freshman year.
Yeah, and remember that student march against soggy broccoli? I've done some pretty good things with my life.
I got pelted in the back of the head with a chicken nugget today. Do I have you to thank for that, Leah?
Yeah, that's right. Something had to be done about the state of barbecue sauce in this school.
I happen to like the barbecue sauce. Here's my assignment, Mrs. Kaufman. I've got a doctor's appointment.
Oh, you're going to miss a really good class today. We're going to be talking about election judge trainee opportunities.
Really? Can you tell me about it now?
I can sum it up for you. You take a day off school, get paid, learn about the election process, and boost your resume. Not to mention, do something constructive with your political activity.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm going to stick to fighting the evils of the cafeteria.
You are so weird. Why don't you take some of that weird energy and do something productive with your time?
What are you, 30?
I'd like to hear more about this election judge trainee thing, Miss Kaufman.
Good. Come talk to me tomorrow sometime.
Okay, I'll see you then. See you later, barbecue girl.
Don't you at least want to hear about it?
Not really.
I think since you're on detention right now that we should take a little field trip.
Are you serious? This is a whole new kind of detention. Where are we going?
I have an appointment with a friend of mine, an election judge, to discuss her presentation to the school about election judge trainee opportunities in Minnesota. Come on, let's go.
What? How did we get here? What's going on?
It's just that magic all us teachers have. Okay, it's the magic of video editing. But no matter how we got here, I think you're going to learn something really interesting that you can do for your state.
Well, hi, Pam. It's nice to see you again.
Hi, Lynn. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
Hey, I understand that you and some students are interested in being at the polls as election judge trainees.
Actually, I'm serving detention for organizing a rally against the use of lumpy barbecue sauce. And I was dragged here by Mrs. Kaufman.
Well, I think you should hear what Mrs. Kaufman has to say. And I applaud your efforts for stimulating change in your school. I think you'd make a perfect election judge trainee.
And Mrs. McDonald ought to know. She's the one that I said is going to come talk to the school next week on election judge trainee opportunities.
Well, why would I want to do this when I can be hurling chicken nuggets around the cafeteria?
Technically, you can't be hurling chicken nuggets around the cafeteria.
Well, perhaps the question is, why wouldn't you want to do this? It's a great opportunity to help out your state, and it's really quite an experience. And the election polls are a great way to learn about the election process and how it works. States are currently trying to find ways to improve their systems and encourage voters to become more active. So with your help, the election process can improve.
I probably don't even qualify. I'm only 17.
Well, why don't you go talk to the election judges and ask the questions you have? I'll be talking to Mrs. Kaufman, and when you're finished, come back and we'll talk.
Are you an election judge?
Yeah, I am. Do you need to register?
I don't think I can vote. I'm only 17. But a very mature 17.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Can I help you with something else then?
I thought all election judges were old.
Well, no. Some of them are old, but a lot of us are younger adults and college-age students as well. It's a great opportunity and it looks awesome on your resume. Are you interested in becoming an election judge trainee?
No way. But if I were, would I even qualify?
Well, I think so. To qualify as an election judge trainee, you must be 16 or 17 years old, be enrolled at a high school in Minnesota, have the approval of your parents and principal, be in or have completed a course in government, be a U.S. citizen, and be able to read, write, and speak English.
Well, I guess I qualify then. What's your story?
Well, I started off as an election judge trainee, and when I turned 18, I became a full-fledged election judge. Now I'm the head election judge of this polling place. I found that there are a lot of benefits to serving as an election judge. Here is just a short list of benefits of serving as an election judge. Unless you choose to serve unpaid, you will be paid at least 2/3 of the minimum wage, depending on what county you serve in. Many schools give extra credit in government courses to students who serve as election judge trainees. You will gain real-world experience for your resume. Political activism looks great on a college application. You will be politically active in serving your community, state, and country.
Actually, this election judge training thing doesn't sound that bad at all. So what does an election judge trainee do?
There are a lot of responsibilities, but they're all great learning opportunities. Becoming an election judge or an election judge trainee truly gives you a different perspective.
So what are these responsibilities?
Some of the duties of an election judge trainee include helping adult election judges with opening and closing the polls. Election judges work from 6 o'clock a.m. to about 10 o'clock p.m., and in some places half-day shifts are available. Being responsible for election materials and supplies. Making sure that only qualified voters are permitted to vote and that each qualified voter only votes once. Distributing ballots. Ensuring that all votes are cast in secret. Helping voters who require assistance. Maintaining order in the voting place throughout the day. Obtaining the results after the polls are closed. Certifying the precinct election results. Making sure to remain impartial at all times while on duty and avoid any action that may influence a voter, including but not limited to asking, seeking to persuade, or inducing a voter to vote for or against a particular party, candidate, or question. And you get to work alongside college students and adults who have volunteered as well. What to expect on the job. As a student election judge trainee, you do not declare party affiliation. You may work until 10 o'clock p.m. on an election day. If selected, you may serve on primary day in September and general election day in November. You may also serve at special elections. You will serve alongside adult election judges, some of whom will probably have a lot of election experience. And upon turning 18, you may serve as a regular adult election judge.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Well, that may be, but you learn so much about the elections and how it works. And it's a great feeling to know that you're helping out your state.
Are you being serious or are you just being corny to try to get me to do this? 'Cause I'll tell you, corny does not work on me.
No, actually, we really are being serious. The election process in our state needs help. Minnesota has the highest voter turnout of any state, and we need to keep that record going. Plus, young people provide so much more energy and extra effort that we need to get others to vote. Political activism does make a difference, and it becomes really obvious when you volunteer for a position like this.
I see. Well, it sounds pretty good to me.
Well, I'm glad, but if you don't mind, I'm going to help some other voters in line.
Yeah, thanks for the info. Hi, are you an election judge?
Actually, I'm an election judge trainee.
Oh, like me.
Are you an election judge trainee?
Well, not yet.
I see. What kind of stuff are you involved in?
Well, I led a rally to rid our school of lumpy barbecue sauce yesterday.
I see. That's interesting. Did it work?
Probably not. Anyways, how do I become one of you guys next year?
You can just talk to Don, our head election judge. He'll tell you all about it.
I'm back. How do I become an election judge trainee?
To become an election judge trainee. To enlist as an election judge trainee, apply early. Fill out the application form found in the election judge trainee brochure and send it to your city clerk's office at least 10 days prior to the elections. If hired, you will complete the paid 2-hour training that all election judges must complete. The training course is conducted by your county auditor or city clerk. Training may begin up to 60 days before an election, so it's important that you contact your county auditor or city clerk as soon as possible to apply. You may call the Office of Minnesota Secretary of State at 1-877-600-VOTE. That's 1-877-600-VOTE to be connected with your county auditor. You may be excused from school to serve at the polls as an election judge trainee if, at least 10 days before the election, you submit a written request to your principal signed by your parent or guardian, along with a document from your county auditor or city clerk stating the date and the hours that you will be serving.
That was excellent PowerPoint work.
Well, thank you. I think so too. Well, good luck with everything, and I hope to see you at the polls next year.
Yeah, and thank you too.
Sounds great. I'll see you next Wednesday. Leia, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I'll see you next week. I hope you learned a lot today.
Are you done already? I wish you'd give it a chance. I really think you'd enjoy
I've
it.
decided to become an election judge trainee.
Oh, that's great.
But don't think my rallying days are over.
Oh, what's it going to be this time? The mashed potatoes?
No, maybe a rally to get other students to become election judges with me. I mean, I don't want to be the only student at the polling place. Or maybe just a rally to get other people to vote. Like teachers and seniors and stuff. This is great.
Wow. What made you change your mind?
The cute guy over there.
Leah.
Relax, I'm kidding. This just seems like something that would give me a chance to actually make a difference, instead of just getting a month of detentions. There's definitely a need for young people to become more involved with elections and politics, so that their voices can be heard. That can't be done through chicken nuggets, I guess.
You sound wise beyond your years.
Well, I am very mature for 17.
Does this mean no more cafeteria campaigns?
Nah, I'll save that for after elections.
I'm very proud of you.
Does this mean no more detentions?
Not a chance.
Hi, I'm Mary Kiffmeyer, your Minnesota Secretary of State. As the chief election official for the state of Minnesota, we're really excited about having 16 and 17-year-olds participate with us in the polling place on Election Day as election judge trainees. What an exciting place to be during a presidential election, governor's election, where you get to help cast the votes and participate in the process with all the other voters and election judges. Whether it's for school district, school board, for mayor, city council, zoning and planning, what an exciting place to be. And we want you to participate. You are important. Your energy and your enthusiasm is an important part of the process of elections in the state of Minnesota. You get to prepare also for the time when you as an 18-year-old will be able to cast your own votes. What a great way to get ready. We want you to participate. You're important. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you, and God bless you.
Here is just a short list of benefits of serving as an election judge. Unless you choose to serve unpaid, you'll be paid at least 2/3 of the minimum wage, depending on what county you serve in. Many schools give extra credit in government courses to students who serve as election judge trainees. You will gain real-world experience for your resume. Political activism looks great on a college application. You will be politically active in serving your community, state, and country. To enlist as an election judge trainee, apply early. Fill out the application form found in the election judge trainee brochure and send it to your city clerk's office at least 10 days prior to the elections. If hired, you will complete the paid 2-hour training that all election judges must complete. The training course is conducted by your county auditor or city clerk. Training may begin up to 60 days before an election, so it's important that you contact your county auditor or city clerk as soon as possible to apply. You may call the Office of Minnesota Secretary of State at 1-877-600-VOTE. That's 1-877-600-VOTE to be connected with your county auditor. You may be excused from school to serve at the polls as an election judge trainee if, at least 10 days before the election, you submit a written request to your principal signed by your parent or guardian, along with a document from your county auditor or city clerk stating the date and the hours that you will be serving.
Hey, you with a crooked smile, sit down. This could take a while, you're sure this is what you want. Things change, but you don't have to just stay. smile. Retracing our footsteps in time, they never washed away.